Welcome friends, I'm going to show you how to make a really delicious lentil soup. It is so good, so simple, just a few ingredients and so healthy. I just love that. And I know you are too. So we're going to start with some good lentils. Organic. This is a tricolor lentil. You can do that if you want to, it doesn't really matter. And I've already got this measured out. So, the other ingredients by the way, we're going to use spike seasoning. Don't use table salt because it's completely toxic. And so we're going to do 1 cup of these lentils. I've already got it measured out. And the water proportion is going to be 4 cups of water. So 4 parts water and 1 part lentils, or 3 parts water to the 1 part lentil. So here we go. Just going to pour that in like so. And I'm actually just going to let that soak for a couple of hours. The reason I do that is because I want to let it sprout. And the reason I want to do that is because when plants are sprouting, that's when they've got their highest energy. It's when they're sprouting, and also just as they start to die, like that's when they're at their ripest, just as they're starting to go bad, whatever the plant is. And that's like everything in between sprouting and when they're at their ripest is still really healthy. But if you get it at one of these 2 phases of that lifespan, sprouting or when they're at their ripest, that's when it's got the most healing, medicinal, energy, awesomeness that you want, okay? So that's why I do that. So we're gonna let that soak for a couple of hours. And in the meantime, I'll just go do other stuff. Like, I don't know, the carrots, I don't know, if I'm doing 1 cup of the lentils, you can chop up a carrot or 2, depending on how much carrot you want in it. Or you can thinly slice it, whatever you like to do, dice it, whatever you prefer. And 1 onion. And that can be yellow onion, it can be red onion, whatever onion that you like the most. You can chop it, slice it, dice it. I just loosely diced this one. And I'll show you the next thing, okay? Okay, it's been a couple of hours. I did some other things around the house, helped my parents with a few things, so now I'm back. So the next thing is to grab some coconut oil, organic, unfiltered, you know, the good stuff. Raw coconut oil. And I put maybe just a teaspoon or so down in the pan here. And I will use this here wooden spoon, or this wooden spatula, just to coat the bottom like so. And then at that point, I will use, well, I'll put in the chopped carrots. This is about, I have about a carrot and a half, I think, here, or something like that. There we go. And then maybe in about 5 minutes or so, I'll add the onions, the sliced onions that I made. And the carrots take a little bit longer because at the end you want the carrots to be, you want them to start to get a little soft. And then the onions, you just want them to be translucent. So the carrots take longer, that's why the carrots are in first. Moving right along, so now we're going to add the onions. Look at that. See if I can do this with one hand. Kind of. Come on, get out. Okay, 1 second. Sorry for the motion sickness there. Okay, so everything is doing very well. Carrots are doing well, adding the onions. I got this on probably a medium heat, I would say. So basically now when the onions are translucent and the carrots begin to soften, I will be adding that to my lentils over here, which I've already turned the burner on for. And they're doing very nicely as well. Hopefully this is on here so you guys can see it, but anyway, that's what we got so far. I might have given you some inaccurate information about why I soaked the lentils. I couldn't remember. I'm not going to edit this, it's real. I don't know if lentils sprout. I'm trying to remember. So if you guys want to do that and correct me and let me know, do lentils sprout? I don't know, but everything is true for things that do sprout. So remember that. And, well, it's time to stop this for now. And I'll show you the next thing in a second. Once again, we're on to the next thing, just like that. As you can see, it's perfect. Onions are translucent, carrots are just beginning to soften, so I'm going to add it into the dish with the lentils. Oh yeah. Gonna stir this in. This is doing so well. And I'm going to turn this down to, well, a simmer, I guess. Let that simmer for a while. Let the water cook down so that it's moist and not runny. And then it'll be perfect. And there's just a couple more things I gotta do. And now we put the finishing touch on this with this wonderful thing called spice. I love spice. So let me show you what I'm going to do with it here. I'm adding, I don't know, I never measure this, between a teaspoon and a tablespoon, probably a lot closer to a teaspoon, I would say. Not too much. That's about it. Stir it in there. It's pretty much done simmering. I'm actually turning off the burner now. It's just perfect, the consistency that I like. You can also cook down some coconut milk in here. Coconut tends to do really good with this kind of thing. You can also add curry, so that's an optional thing. This one I'm not because I want my parents to try it. They don't like curry at all. So if there's any shot at them enjoying this and expanding their healthy, flavorful palate, it's going to be without curry. But you can do a curry or a chala masala, and if you do that, I would also add some coconut water and cook that down in here too. And it can be really delicious. I also wonder if some orange or yellow bell pepper would be great. Not green pepper, but orange or yellow. Maybe even red, because those have a particular sweetness to those peppers that could go really good with this too. I haven't tried that. If anybody here tries that, let me know. I'd love to hear how it goes. And now I'm going to try this fine dish to make sure that it's fine. A little wooden spoonful. I'm kind of a baby if it's too hot. Okay, here we go. I think it's okay now. The texture, the consistency, the flavors, all of it. And it's so healthy, and it tastes so good. This is something for the whole family. The kids are probably going to like this as well, because it doesn't taste how we think of health food tasting. It tastes really good. I mean, this is really, it's satiating too. It'll fill you up, man. Oh, it's unbelievable. So try this out. Let me know how it goes for you. Please share this with other people. The more these kinds of meals get out there, the healthier we can become, the happier we can become. And we get to hang on more of our money too, instead of sending it to the drug companies. So you're going to pay the farmers or the hospitals. I recommend the farmers. Get the good organic stuff whenever possible. Eat healthy. Oh, it's so good. And if you're interested, if you love health and fitness like I do, and making healthy meals, and just overall health and fitness and wellness, and you're interested in making money with health and fitness and wellness, spreading health and fitness and making money doing those things rather than spreading sickness and disease and poverty, private message me on Facebook. And if you just want to talk about what we just did here in this video, if you need some ideas, feel free to message me as well. And I've got 90 some odd other videos so far, approaching 100 soon, all free, showing you how to make all kinds of wonderful, delicious meals. So go check that out and pull from it whatever you want to, and tell me all about it. I'd love to hear how you and the kids love it, if you got kids, and how it helps your life, okay? Share this, connect with me if you want to, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.